welcome to Mia's Stories. Make sure to subscribe to never miss an update, and a lucky chance to video chat with me. Sarah had always felt like she was living in the wrong body. As a sissy maid, she longed for a more feminine figure, one that would truly reflect the woman she felt she was inside. After years of struggling with her identity, she finally made the decision to undergo a BBL to enhance her curves and feel more confident in her own skin. The day of the surgery arrived, and Sarah was both nervous and excited. As she lay on the operating table, she couldn't help but feel a sense of anticipation building within her. The surgeon assured her that the procedure would be a success and that she would be thrilled with the results. Hours later, Sarah woke up groggily, her body still tingling from the anesthesia. As she slowly opened her eyes, she felt a surge of excitement wash over her. Looking down at her newly enhanced curves, she couldn't believe the transformation she had undergone. Her once flat behind was now round and plump, perfectly accentuating her sissy-made outfits. After weeks of recovery, Sarah was finally ready to unveil her new look to the world. She slipped into a tight-fitting maid uniform, the fabric hugging her curves in all the right places. As she stood in front of the mirror, she couldn't help but admire the way her new butt filled out the skirt, giving her the confidence she had always longed for. Heading out into the world, Sarah felt a newfound sense of empowerment. Everywhere she went, heads turned to admire her new figure. Men and women alike couldn't help but stare at her enhanced behind, their eyes filled with desire and envy. As Sarah settled into her new body, she found herself embracing her sexuality in ways she never thought possible. The newfound confidence in her appearance spilled over into her interactions with others, making her feel more desirable and powerful than ever before. One evening, as she attended a sissy maid gathering, she caught the eye of a dominant master who was immediately taken with her new curves. He approached her, his gaze hungry and possessive, and whispered in her ear, "You look absolutely stunning, my dear. Would you care to join me for a private session later?" Sarah's heart raced with excitement as she nodded eagerly, unable to resist the allure of the dominant man before her. She followed him to a secluded room, where he wasted no time in exploring every inch of her new body. His hands roamed over her curves, his touch sending shivers of pleasure down her spine. As the night wore on, Sarah found herself lost in a whirlwind of passion and desire. The dominant master pushed her to her limits, testing her boundaries and opening her up to a world of pleasure she had only dreamed of. With each thrust of his body against hers, she felt herself surrendering completely to the ecstasy of the moment. Finally, as they reached the peak of their passion, Sarah let out a primal moan of pleasure, her body trembling with the force of her release. The dominant master followed suit, his own climax washing over him in a wave of pure bliss. As they lay entwined in each other's arms, Sarah couldn't help but feel a sense of peace and fulfillment wash over her. In that moment, she knew that the decision to undergo the BBL had been the right one, allowing her to embrace her true self and find the confidence and pleasure she had always longed for. In the aftermath of her passionate encounter with the dominant master, Sarah found herself grappling with a whirlwind of emotions. While the physical pleasure had been undeniable, she couldn't shake the feeling of guilt that gnawed at her insides. Was she truly comfortable with this newfound side of herself, or was she simply seeking validation from others? As she reflected on her experience, Sarah realized that the key to her happiness lay in accepting herself completely, flaws and all. The BBL may have given her the curve she desired, but true confidence came from within. She vowed to love herself unconditionally, regardless of societal expectations or the opinions of others. With a newfound sense of self-acceptance, Sarah embarked on a journey of self-discovery, exploring her desires and fantasies without shame or hesitation. She delved into the world of sissy-maid culture with a renewed sense of purpose, embracing her sexuality and femininity with open arms. One evening, as she attended a sissy-maid ball, she caught the eye of a fellow maid who exuded confidence and sensuality. The two women shared a knowing look, their connection instant and electric. Without a word, they slipped away to a secluded corner, their bodies drawn together as if by an invisible force. As Sarah and her fellow maid explored their mutual desires, they discovered a deep connection that transcended the physical. Their encounter was not just about pleasure, it was a celebration of their shared journey towards self-acceptance and empowerment. In each other's arms, Sarah found a kindred spirit who understood her on a level she had never experienced before. Together, they reveled in the freedom to express themselves fully, without fear or inhibition. Their union was a testament to the power of self-love and acceptance, a beacon of light in a world often shrouded in judgment and prejudice. As they lay entwined in a tangle of limbs and emotions, Sarah knew that she had found her true self in the arms of another. The BBL may have been the catalyst for her transformation, but it was her journey of self-discovery and acceptance that truly set her free. And so, Sarah embraced her newfound identity with pride and confidence, knowing that she was finally living authentically and unapologetically. With her enhanced curves and unyielding spirit, she was a force to be reckoned with, a sissy maid who had found her true power in embracing her desires and owning her sexuality. If you enjoyed this story and want to show your support, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Also, for every comment with 69, you could have a chance to video chat with me. Thanks for your time.